we'll talk about kind of what they're seeing in real estate. And they always say, I'm not ready to sell right now, but I will let you know as soon as I am. And, then I can check in with that person. Welcome to the Break Free Real Estate Podcast, your daily guide to financial freedom through real estate. I'm your host, Jocelyn Kaufman, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about a secret strategy to find your next deal. So, I personally do this all the time. I'm going to be honest, I haven't actually bought a property this way, but I will because it's such an amazing way to find a good deal. So if you tuned in yesterday, you heard us talk about how to find a good deal. David talked a lot about how to send mail and find information on buildings. But there is one way we didn't touch on, so I figured I would do a quick podcast and share with you kind of honestly, a genius way to find rental properties. So what I do is I just go and I look on Zillow or Facebook. Usually I'll go to Facebook Marketplace because it's easier. And I will look and see all the units that are for rent. And I tend to message all of them because there's not that many nowadays, but I go and I look at all the units for rent. If a property has been for rent for a long time, I message the person on Facebook or on Zillow and I say, kind of like we talked about yesterday, like a little bit about me, why I want to buy the property, and I also say like, and even if you don't want to sell your property, I'm also an investor in this area and I would love to connect. Here's my number. Send me a text message or a phone call. And I have got so many investors reach out to me from that and connect. And I made some good connections that way. And, we'll talk on the phone and we'll talk about kind of what they're seeing in real estate. And they always say, I'm not ready to sell right now, but I will let you know as soon as I am. And, then I can check in with that person. So it's just a great way to form connections. The only problem I kind of run into is the places that are by property managers. They just don't message back because they don't want their client to sell their property. So, but a lot of the times when you're wanting to buy an off-market deal or you're wanting to find a good deal, really the self-managers are the ones who are going to be wanting to sell because maybe they are having problems or maybe they want to get out of it for some reason. The ones with the property managers, in my opinion, are less likely to sell because it's probably a pretty hands-off experience for them. So it's a really easy way. I'll just go on Facebook, look at properties for rent, and I'll just message everyone, and I kind of have the same generic message. And I try to not message the same person twice if they have two things listed, but I have the same generic message like, hey, my name is Jocelyn. I am an investor in this area. I'm a young investor. I really, really, really want to find another property, but it seems impossible. I am looking for this type of property and I saw your property for rent. I hope you don't mind me reaching out, but it really seems like it could fit my needs perfectly. And I like, even if you don't want to sell your property, I still would love to connect with you because I'm an investor in the area and I'm trying to learn as much as possible. And, people like to teach others and like to feel important. So that's really a great way to make connections that obviously, hopefully for me, one day will lead to a good deal. So, as long as you're not investing in the areas I am, then go ahead and try that. Because if you guys start copying me and do that and you're investing in the same area, we're going to have a problem. Just kidding. So try it. And if you have any other strategies you use, honestly, we would love to hear them for our benefit, but also to share them with this community of new investors. So there's a secret for you. Use it and try it out. And worst case scenario, make it a goal to make one connection with another investor. So that's it for today. For more daily investing tips and real estate secrets, don't forget to visit our website, breakfreerealestate.com, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast. We will see you tomorrow.